Hello， 大家好，歡迎大家嚟到 NetChan 談賽馬頻道嘅即場足球投注分析時間。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道嘅。未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱掣支持一下㗎。最緊要俾個 like， 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。嚟到朋友都可以揮揮手，做個好朋友。咁啊，第一個場次就會同大家睇意大利杯嘅賽事嘅。咁啊，睇下有冇啲機會發揮到啦。咁啊 ，Lummy 你好，你公你好 ，Faker Name 你好 ，Faker Name 你好 ，K-Chan 你好，都 Super Ruby 你好。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like， 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你。咁我哋慢慢咧靜候呢場賽事嘅開局。呢個係馬會直播，咁咧所以咧就非常之輕鬆咧，就唔使揾拎㗎。馬會直播最開心。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞，多多幫忙。嘆緊茶嘅。好，仲有3分鐘到就開波啦！大家都做定熱身運動，馬會戶口準備登入，準一陣隨時隨地攻擊馬會，非常之好。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。未撳訂閱都撳個訂閱掣啦。嚟到朋友都可以喺留言板度揮揮手，做個好朋友。好，新淵你好，希望今日可以報翻琴晚虧損。琴晚買咗啲咩啊？新淵 ，Lummy 明買咗萊比錫城史特加。喂，而家你成為萊比錫同史特加嘅 fans 喎。呢個 Lummy 明，你而家成為德甲嘅 fans 喎，突然間。好，撳定馬會嘅直播出嚟先，應該差唔多都有信號㗎啦。好，睇下馬會方面可以俾信號我未先？暫時好似仲未有。呢場賽事係克雷莫納對薛達迪拿。意大利杯就打和咧就加時再射12碼嘅。其實呢兩隊波啱啱先一齊踢過啫喎，原來啱啱先一齊踢過啫喎。啱啱聯賽先對住，二月有趣。2月啱啱主隊克萊莫納係贏咗薛達迪拿2-1嘅，有趣。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。賽事立即開始，而家係等緊馬會嘅信號，佢仲未發放信號俾我。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。好， 馬會方面俾咗信號我啦。
Gorini, a former Cittadella player himself, taking over from Venturato and leading the club with a steady hand and hoping to lead them here today. Certainly he's got expectations that his side are going to show him a reaction.
好，準備開波，大家馬會護好，亦都要準備登入狀態，隨時隨地擊敗馬會。
Well, the diehards are in here, and certainly they'll be making as much noise as possible. So we're underway here at the Giovanni Zinni. It is Cittadella in the white strip, going from left to right, the away side. The home team giving opportunities all across the pitch in terms of the selection. There are plenty of experience. Lochoshvili was suspended when these sides met on Friday night. Bertolacci coming in and Saju.
主隊應該係白衫白褲，大家可唔可以話分享下主隊係紅衫定係白衫嗰個？都要研究一下。特步 career 喎，特步係白衫，等我研究下先啊。特步係白衫，哦，紅衫係主隊，紅衫主隊，白衫客隊。
Gorini is concerned as well, but Danzi another one with plenty of miles on the clock.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙。紅衫主隊，白衫客隊，紅褲主隊咧係唔 accept 紅衫。紅褲主隊，白衫白褲客隊。好，左前隊客隊。交個球，嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，未撳訂閱咁我訂閱掣啊，咁啊。
The mid-80s and as a coach when he began his journey on the bench with Milan.
嚟到嘅朋友都可以打聲招呼，揮揮手做個好朋友。
Of the Italian game. A lot of chances.
暫時我手持現金，未作投注。客隊一個長傳，客隊繼續延長，客隊會射門，好似散中人啊！一個。一個。
Knows everything about Cittadella again, having finished his playing career with the club and been an assistant then to Venturato. Six waiting in the box. Giraldo. It's 4-3-1-2 for Cittadella. Oh, and an early booking here, and Saju coming in late, and as far as Tremolada, the referee, was concerned, after just less than 3 minutes.
黃牌主隊。
Colocolo for Cremonese.
大家賽前有冇買啲咩都可以分享一下㗎。
Two in consecutive matches in the Coppa Italia. It was a late challenge. Looking back at it, taking down the fullback.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！希望將個 like 數直線上升到40，感謝你們。左前場罰球，客隊。
Good to hear those few supporters making some noise. Deep ball in, but well, the keeper's lost it. Looked a comfortable save initially, and the 21-year-old Andreas Jungdahl, for his national side recently in the under-21s, making his first appearance of this campaign and his debut here
主隊
with Cremonese today.
嗰邊
Quagliato
天明講你好 ，YBY 你好。
on Friday for Vasquez coming off the bench.
好，下隊中後場。下隊。
Cremonese really have struggled here at home this season. Haven't won a single.
兩隊都係2月嘅球隊啊。中後場。
Early part of the game, it is Cittadella dominating the possession, and you feel psychologically coming into this match as the cross eventually put away there.
下隊繼續立住。
Psychologically, perhaps Cittadella
下
have
隊
the
右
edge
邊。
because of that bitter loss in the league on Friday at home. Cross in.
喂，入得咁滯喎！
And Maestrello's shot just lacked the power to beat Youngda. Static defending. And the 30-year-old who scored against Ternana at the beginning of the month. Disappointing to get the first goal.
呢隊有後場。
Cremonese last season, though they were in Serie A, showing that a smaller side can do great things in this competition. And how great they were, beating Napoli and Roma on their way to the semi-final against Fiorentina. Unfortunately,
我買客隊晉級半注先，2.92倍。客隊晉級半注。
deservedly beaten in the end. Fiorentina taken down by Inter in the showpiece final at the Stadio Olimpico.
成交客隊晉級2.92倍半注。
The heartwarming story of last season was Cremonese, and in the sun here, they're now starting to put their passes together. Tuia back into Youngdal.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙，暫時買咗半注2.92倍客隊晉級，試一試佢。咁撳廣告仔先，翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝你們。下隊，喂，又爭啲。Hello， 亨利王子你好 ，Mr. Hong Kong 你好。 今天應該成交非常之好。
Not a competition that Cittadella have really ever done anything in worth mentioning. Have been a real priority for them. 2017-18 they made the round of 16. The next round after this. Quagliato. Sajou. Milan youth. Player. Coming back inside. Referee's touch didn't interfere with play enough as Albergo moves it over.
佢暫時睇得好啲。
played in front of him.
哎呀！個賠率唔應該咁差異咯，我諗大家睇得差唔多啦。賠率相差太大，直博率較高。
Thing to consider regarding the 20 changes of the
博率較高。
coaches is the fatigue.
雖然啱啱幾日前主隊即個克雷莫納作客贏咗 Cittadella 2-1，但係而家作客呢隊 Cittadella 翻到嚟呢個客場咧， 暫時頭幾分鐘係踢得好啲，同埋啱啱主隊好似有個球員都黃牌。好，主隊，罰球，主隊前場罰球。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙。買半注試試啫，隨時一陣角球又中，晉級就中埋仲好咁樣樣啊，係咪？主隊前場罰球。
Love the opportunity to play at the Stadio Olimpico against Roma.
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙。希望將個 like 數極度快速度咁上升到43以上，咁啊最好啊！主隊罰球。
Right foot, left foot option. It is Bertolacci.
開咗個短喎，再射門，哇！衝力射球咁好似，哇！矛晒底。
Certainly got the attention of the keeper. Maniero in the end didn't need to worry.
有前場加外球，壓隊。Adamaro Seco. No Spanish. No Spanish.
At the Serie B level, has had flirtations with the top flight.
有前場加外球客隊。
Here this afternoon for Cremonese.
兩角好似。兩角。YPY 買咗客第一個入球，非常之好。阿洛別斯拿你好，好耐冇見。啱啱我而家手持客隊晉級2.92倍半段，客隊個球，好似三角朱古力。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙。喂，龍門球主隊 ，Cremonese 主隊龍門球。壓隊前場繼續攞班，壓隊前場，壓隊分咗喺右邊，哎呀，應該俾佢最右嗰個，中間個攤咗隻腳出嚟玩啦。好，壓隊又好似跌到咁，跌到喎，哎罰球喎，左後場界係罰球主隊。
26-year-old Carriero. Southern Italian. Albergo. Not enough room to work with there.
主隊斬到係左邊，主隊前場，哇！主隊左邊，左前場加球主隊。
Debating the detail with Sajou. Got to give it to those fans behind the goal. Not a short journey from Cittadella to be here. A couple of hours at least.
主隊左前場加球繼續。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙感謝你。現在手持客隊晉級2.92倍半段，主隊左路斬出嚟，哎呀大 Q 喎，又咦罰球，定越位啊？ 唔理咩都好，客隊後場罰球。
Got a warm afternoon as well compared to recent days. About 20 degrees.
好，客隊前場立住，有冇罰球啊？有罰球。客隊前場罰球。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝。大家對於我背景聲音與我人聲嘅配合 O 唔 OK？ 使唔使背景聲音大少少定係差唔多？客隊斬上前，一個波你射門，主隊龍門員。主隊立住。
It was a comfortable catch for Youngdal. Both opportunities in this first 15 minutes going Cittadella's way. You feel the psychology is on their side, having lost the other day and all the changes having been made. That's brilliant play.
下女有前場。
Now the options are in the
撳出嚟，入唔入到？哎呀，爭啲啊，四個，爭啲啊！哎呀，客隊，爭啲啊！Hello， 運財同志你好，哇，爭啲入啊，客隊真係，四個。
This was the earlier chance for the defender. Danzi again to put it in. Dipping ball. It's all Cittadella in the opening part of this game. Frare on that occasion unable to find the target.
哇！而家主隊反擊中，主隊反擊中，係大 Q 鑊，大 Q 鑊，冇事。睇緊之前啲往績，12、13個，係啊，上場啱啱對壘都12個，比日前嘅2月呢兩隊波，同埋主隊都多個。
Decent play there, backing in by Magrassi, trying to force Tuia back. Drawing the foul in the process.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙。暫時買咗客隊晉級，0.92倍換注，0.5注。 好，客隊，咦啊，傳得咗，主隊。
Quagliata. Not just really getting himself in a tangle. Ball boy on the money there, finding Quagliata. Trying to get Colo more onto the ball. Cremonese's number 8. Struggling to pick him out at the moment.
主隊後防。
Chess from Quagliata, the sombrero, as they say. Good feet to Abed Gonel.
主隊左前場。
Three in the box to aim at. Cremonese prefer to hold the possession instead of forcing it into the area.
主隊甩
He's
咗，
looking for that foul all
有後
day.
場交個
Carry
球
out to the
拍隊，
referee, not agreeing with the fullback.
莫非俾咗主隊罰球？哦，都唔係，都係隔球。有後場交個球客隊。有後場交個球客隊。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點啊，間唔中佢都會有廣告出現嘅。而家因為 YouTube 有自動插播廣告功能，間唔中佢有廣告出現。咁翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點啊，如果有廣告嘅話。主隊前場罰球好似定係客隊啊？哦，主隊前場罰球。主隊中圈，主隊撳入去，客隊截到，客隊後場立翻，組織緊客隊，但係唔係好咁有反擊，唔夠人反擊，要拖翻慢少少，唔該。係右邊有個人走緊位，懟埋去，靚嘅，哎呀，懟個質素差咗少少。左後場界外球，主隊。客隊落翻，暫時客隊係明顯踢得好少少㗎，但係上場往績就啱啱幾日前舉行嘅2月咧，主隊就係作客贏咗客隊嘅。暫時都係83客隊踢得好啲，83客隊左邊左前場。逼唔逼得到？逼唔得到？好易解圍。左前場交球客隊嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙。暫時手持客隊晉級2.92倍半處。
Really with plenty of time. Estrella trying to put the pressure on. Saju going down.
主隊中線附近罰球。我唔係喎，客隊中線客隊繼續。嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like， 感謝。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中有紅點啊，咁你先可以即時睇到我啲分享嘅。主隊龍門球，
Dapper looking Gorini today. Pressure up the field though, as Cremonese trying to just slide it up towards the halfway line.
主隊左後場加外球。
Both coaches there trying to offer encouragement. Cremonese overcame Crotone in the last round that needed extra time coming from behind.
解圍主隊立花。
Again, this fixture will go to the very last kick if necessary, extra time and then penalties. Only in the semi-finals of the Coppa Italia, they have a home and an away leg. It's the fact that Cremonese were battling relegation last season in Serie A. Didn't seem to give as much energy, at least, in their home match here in the first semi against Fiorentina. 2 players down as most happy for the play to go on.
哎呀，大鑊！接實，龍門接實客隊。
It was Sekulov who had the shot. And the youngster disappointed, but not an easy angle from there.
客隊龍門。 如果大家無啦啦去咗廣告之後，翻到嚟記住 live 直播中紅原點啊！感謝你們。
Really wasn't expecting that back from Quagliata, and clearance from Ljungdahl wasn't all that pretty either. Cremonese inviting a bit of pressure. That was very clever play by Bertolacci. Not so the defender.
黃牌，一人一張黃牌啦。主隊客隊。
Frare. Determined to limit the time for Saju's touch. To Frare. First player booked for Cittadella.
Danilo, ciao. 街外球。 左後場罰球主隊。
Georgian international Lotoshvili played for his country this season. Euro qualifiers. Long way round by Sekulov.
客隊有接到。 客隊左邊，客隊撳分禁區外，射門，出界。
Goalkeeper Danzi's attempt. Stay tighter, Gorini saying there.
而家客隊係全場緊逼嘅。
To Maestrello.
哎呀，角
That
球！
was inaccurate, so a free corner kick given to Cremonese.
主隊角球，送咗一球角球出嚟。
Raniero with very little to do up to this point as we come to the 30th, at the end of the 30th minute.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊！佢就知道多多幫忙撳嘅。暫時手持客隊晉級2.92倍0.5注半注。
Bertolacci and Quagliata there. It is Bertolacci's ball in, but not a good one.
OK， 客隊有後場罰球。
Frustrated at being crowded out and then giving the foul away. All the best chances going Cittadella's way in the first third of this match. Negro, Mastrantonio amongst those with opportunities. 右中場界外球，客隊。 Was not the best throw in there, which again has given
主
Cremonese
隊
an
抽到，
opportunity.
慘啦慘啦慘啦！
Was Colocolo that time?
客隊左前場。
Pass as Abergo retrieves it. Quagliata.
好，客隊應該控制翻喺左後防。
Moment, another touch to perhaps put a bit more precision on the cross, and then whipped it 10 meters over any teammate.
罰球有冇？左後防罰球，客隊。
Tremolade giving Colocolo a talking to there.
罰球，中線附近主隊。
Juventus youth player Sekulov being brought down by Cornby. Lochosvili. Tuia switches it over. 主隊啱上前。 Sernicola switching sides. Decent bit of defending from Carisoni.
主隊後場，主隊有後場。
Quite a few errors in terms of accuracy creeping into Cremonese's game. And he has too much of himself. Bertolacci is going to get another chance with his pass. A little bit of space ahead for Abergo.
冇事，龍門球。
Unable to hold the possession was Sekulov. Getting his first opportunity, the youngster, since the previous round. And there you can see the way he stamped his right boot into the turf. Causing a little pain.
客隊，哎呀，好，可以慢慢組織客隊左邊。客隊，右邊。
Not a bad one there. Cadiero trying to meet the flight of the ball, and they win a corner kick.
角球6個。
Cittadella certainly played the more attractive football up to now. The visiting side. Big opportunity this, men in the box. Near post, looking for the flick on. Quagliata. Well, the counter was seemingly on. Slowing it down with that pass back in.
哎呀，俾主隊突破咗，大驕鑊啦！冇事。
Again, it was a poor pass from the midfielder.
有前場加外球，主隊呢球輸得嘅，不過主隊亦都係把握唔到。客隊喺攻轉手嗰陣時要處理得好少少，呢球就一個唔小心俾人突破咗。左後場罰球，客隊。
Gorini said pre-match to get a look at those who haven't had opportunities, their mentality. The way they perform here. No doubt the supporters here at the ground today have a keen eye on all of their respective players.
左前場主隊係客隊，哇！推下爭啲推出界，客隊，喂，左前場加外球，客隊。
Winning the ball, but unable to control the shot eventually there, Cittadella.
球員受傷，客隊需唔需要軍醫治理
As Maestrello perhaps feeling he was fouled by Sernicolo.
係噃，可唔可以吹12碼啊？喂！不過呢啲2月真係肯定冇 VAR 嘅，要吹12碼啊嘛，大佬。
He had the VAR in mind.
誒有 VAR 啊 ？Checking possible penalty， 但係球證好似冇乜理咁。Check over 冇事。一啲興奮度都冇咁快 check over 大佬，嚴謹少少好啊 check 得大佬。客隊左邊，主隊右後防，主隊右後防被逼。誒，客隊攞到，哎呀，7個。咦？呢度咩事 ？hold 住先㗎。球證話 hold 住先。哦，因為有粒波喺嗰度。7個。
Attention to detail from the referee.
Attention for detail for the referee.
To try and curl this one in. 6 to aim at.
龍
Another opportunity.
門球主隊
Comfortably wide.
暫時7個。
Feels that he was caught. Certainly coming from behind as final touch there from Magrassi.
早啲入都好啊，我都想佢早啲入啊。
Win-win, you have to win, sing the fans. It certainly has been a long while since their last victory here at home. To go back to the final day of last season, back in June when they beat Salernitana. As Cremonese were officially, finally relegated back into Serie B after just a single campaign. Fabio Pecchia brought them up in second place in Serie B, and Massimiliano Alvini took the reins, replaced by Ballardini. Now it's Stroppa.
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙。現在手持客隊晉級2.92倍0.5秒。
Saju.
主隊前場。
Over to Sekulov.
主隊。客隊。哎呀，傳差咗少少。喂，呢度得個位。哎呀，佢封咗，真係差啊！哎呀，佢冷靜少少，有個球員走到空晒，但係佢傳唔到啊，俾人封咗傳球路線咧。但係佢要冷靜少少就得啦。啊！依球真係級數就係個球員質素爭啲咯。俾人封咗傳球路線咧，傳唔出啊！成個83走都冇人 mark 㗎啦，正中位置。主隊喺右邊，主隊有前場，打入去，領頭槌。喂！哇！嚇死我！嗰度爭啲單刀，跟住呢度俾人入咁啊嘔血。客隊嘅門球。係咪客隊龍門接住？
Of the Cremonese players to survive from last season in Serie A. Ciofani, Yata, Sernicola, Lochashvili, to name a few others on the pitch today.
好，客隊中間接到，客隊主隊攞翻後場。
Top flight. Sean. Are we going to see a goal before the end of this first half? Bertolacci. What a story Bertolacci's career has been. From playing with Milan to being out of contract, resurfacing now with Cremonese.
左前場罰去嗌外球主隊。
Abergo
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like， 舉手之勞多多幫忙嘅。
Sernicola's ball in, Saju read it. Final
客隊
touch
解
from
圍。
Cremonese defender. Lochashvili.
主隊立花。
More hustle to this sequence of play from the home side.
好，客隊攞翻。 客隊長傳。
Two balls on the pitch.
喂，罰球位。
Lochashvili with the tug back. Well, everything getting a little out of
客
sync.
隊中場罰球。
Well, I suppose he could make a difficult defence to refute there to the referee that there were 2 balls on the pitch and so they shouldn't have been playing.
壓隊
End of the 45th minutes.
壓隊有前場，
Overall, Cittadella probably the better side.
好主隊立翻，主隊分過嚟呢邊又係冇人嘅。
Clear chances to try and break the deadlock.
Hello Jackie 你好。
Just a single minute added on to the end of this first half in this first match in the round of 32 of the Coppa Italia. Again, when these sides met on Friday, all 3 goals came in the last 20 minutes.
保持1分鐘上半場。
Chance for Sekulov, probably the best for Cremonese in this first half. Shooting just inside the area, but was a comfortable stop in the end for the keeper Maniero.
Hello Brian 你好。
And that's going to do it for the action here in the first fraction.
好，上半場0-0，7角。嗱咁啊，想分享一下先。其實咧，如果大家咧，因為而家咧由2.92倍落到2.15倍咧，我哋0.5注咧，即係代表如果客晉級0.5注咧，即係賺0.96注。其實咧，我哋而家攞譬如我哋賺0.96注，我攞0.96注咧，攞0.8注，放落1.62倍，而家係克羅莫納咧，我哋已經係邊隊晉級都係賺錢嘅。 咁但係我就唔係咁想咁做，即係我想帶出一點咧。其實而家如果大家想賺馬會嗰幾蚊雞咧，其實你而家攞0.96注嘅0.8注買落克羅莫納或者0.9注咧簡單啲，0.9注買落克羅莫納咧，其實你兩邊都賺嘅。咁但係我暫時唔係咁想咁做。但係如果大家想俾個馬會一個下馬威咧，大家可以攞0.85注左右咧。 買落1.62倍嘅克雷莫納咧，咁咧你已經係必勝㗎啦嚇。不過我暫時唔咁做住。而家大家自由活動一陣先，8分鐘之後翻嚟再睇意大利杯呢場賽事嘅下半場。 Hello， 大家好，歡迎大家翻到嚟 NetChan 談賽馬頻道嘅即場足球投注分析啊！主隊 Cremonese 對客隊 Cittadella 嚟到朋友，希望俾個 like 呢段片同埋分享呢段片俾朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道。未撳訂閱都可以撳下訂閱掣支持一下㗎，感謝你們。咁就上半場而家首次就客隊晉級2.92倍。咁啊，同頭先講一樣啦，而家克雷莫納咧係1.63啦。如果大家想做一個套戥咧，就而家套戥咧就係必勝馬會㗎，但係我暫時都唔套戥。如果大家做套戥係必勝馬會，呢個就係必勝㗎啦，因為開注開客都贏。但係我就唔套戥啦，睇多陣先。好，下半場都差唔多要開始啦。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like， 舉手之勞多多幫忙。客隊好似有一個換人嘅，汪興聰球角買咗幾多角啊？阿汪興聰。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like， 舉手之勞多多幫忙。下半場賽事即將展開。
As Gorini's team look to avenge that league loss in Serie B. So the two second division sides are ready to get this second half underway.
好，主隊右後場 ，Hello Eason 你好。
3-5-2 of Cremonese. High ball looking for Ciofani.
客隊龍門立住。客隊中圈附近罰球。客隊左中場，哎呀，自己拎失咗。主隊加外球，右中場。
The best chance of Cremonese in the first half was Senkolov's shot.
個球打喺度落飛，真係奇怪。
Mastrantonio bringing it down. Cremonese retain the possession.
左中場界外球，客隊主隊立翻，主隊大鑊，哎呀！主隊大鑊啦！哎，大鑊啦！1-0嘅主隊領先。但係嗰度中間嗰度要 VAR 睇睇喎，個球員瞓低咗，唔知有冇手碰到，咁啊大招啦！冇辦法啦，個半注呢球係一個不幸，不過未輸得嘅，仲有機會嘅。有冇啲 VAR 睇睇佢跌咗低，有冇手掂咗一波啊？有 VAR， 係咪真㗎？佢跌低咗之後，唔知個手有冇掂到一波咯？呢度就要睇睇。
It was Bertolacci who started the move, and it was most certainly Andrea Bertolacci who finished it. Good return from Ciofani. And there was no stopping that for Maniero as the home team take the lead.
哦，冇掂啦，用手踭掂到啫。咁咪應該冇事嘅呢個
Bertolacci
就算有 VR 都應該冇事嘅，手踭掂到呢個。好，落後0-1，抖擻精神咧，希望客隊。
With a fine goal to open the scoring here.
好，左後場主隊。
That certainly changes the complexion of this match. Was the goal scorer who was caught by Maestrello. And could have done himself an injury in the process there, falling awkwardly on his right leg. Sekolov first time trying to work his way past Carissoni. Probing ball out to the flank.
有前場交球客隊。有前場客隊。主隊切到。
Rather for Cittadella as
界喎，呢個應該，哎呀出唔到，哇係。
They managed to equalise after just a couple of minutes when they met
出咗界，左後防界外球客
Friday the
隊。
Tombolato. Let's see if they're able to react quickly here. Always the risk that Cremonese play a little more defensively after taking the lead.
哇係，有前場交球。主隊。
His possession.
主隊有前場交球。
Bertolacci making a name for himself again back in Italy.
客隊右邊，主隊接翻。
On the turn, Ciofani's brought down, and this is a big moment for the referee. It's a straight red card.
哦，客隊紅牌。
Captains coming together, and Cittadella's certainly comes off worst. He was already booked in the first half, Frare, but he's just been given a straight red.
You
can see it again, Ciofani. He is the last man in that situation. Maybe he was supported by his teammate Carissoni. But having already been booked, Frare, he was taking a massive risk there. As Ciofani turned him, and Cittadella's afternoon has just got more complicated.
禍不單行，客隊紅牌，呢半注凍過水啦，真係。嗱，而家要諗下角球點搞，簡單有角球要諗一諗。
Domenico Frare.
睇下主隊嗰個處理會係點啦，會攻定係點
？Was the second yellow confirmation there, but it's certainly Cittadella down to 10 men. Bertolacci's ball in to compound the position of
角球
Cremonese.
八角
Aiming for Lochoshvili, and Lita taking the captain's armband for the visiting side. Everything stacked in Cremonese's favour now. Goal advantage, man advantage. Decent corner kick in as well. Lochoshvili once again the closest to challenging Maniero. Good bit of defending in the end, as making it difficult for the Georgian international. Plays the advantage. Doing just enough to here. Dealing with the last bit of sunshine coming through onto the pitch here at the Zini. And no surprise, there's a substitution. It's Maestrello who's leaving the field, and Frare not being present means they need an extra defender. So Angeli, the one who comes in to replace. 20 years of age. Started the last 5 matches, Matteo Angeli, in Serie B. Into Ser Nicola. Now the confidence has got to be high now for Cremonese. 2 key events occurring in quick succession. 48th minute, the goal, 53rd minute, Frare sent off.
間唔中有啲廣告彈出嚟咧，大家記住翻到嚟要 live 直播中控完。現在係觀察緊而家1打10嘅最新情況，睇下角球點處理，或者入球。
Can't afford to take any liberties here, Cremonese, with just over 30 minutes to go. This is the sort of position where they've got to get their first home win of the season. Rather first home win since the last round of the competition. Just a little too physical there, Carisoni in the challenge. Sekolov once again shows his flexibility. As Valzania is coming on for Colo Colo. First substitution of the match for the home side.
Chủ隊，八隊平分。
A little bit of the movement in defence and midfield there. The final pass wanting.
哇！呢啲角球開得好細喎，其實。
Angeli.
又好搶間個球，拍隊，拍主隊。呢個球開得幾細喎，咁啊真係有趣啦。又好長罰球。
No advantage there as Magrassi makes his apologies. Bertolacci's goal just after the restart. The difference between the two sides. Quagliata's pass, not a good one there. Wasn't really under pressure. Again, there were options, but not picked out with the cross in. Fontani on the turn. Not a bad idea there from Sajou. Early cross in.
壓隊解圍。主隊右邊。
Sekulov trying to find the run of Nicola.
壓隊左後防。
Have to dig deep here, Cittadella. This final 30 minutes. Substitutions could well be vital, as they were for Cremonese on Friday night.
主隊後場立翻。
For
定代機會嚟㗎要。
substitution just on the hour
主隊
mark.
左後場。
Eventually, in the 93rd minute, got the decisive goal. Seem to have settled into a decent rhythm, though, the home side. 15 minutes since the goal.
主隊右中堅。主隊
Just too much gas in that ball, switching sides.
壓隊左後防。哎呀，有前場交球主隊。
Well, there Just an example of how remarkable that right-footed shot was by Bertolacci. He's unable to balance himself going forward then on his left. Tuya. Ochoshvili up to Quagliata. Bertolacci decided he was going first time. Kortmik. And there was a late challenge, taking a risk there as Magrassi up to the edge of the area. And that one's won cleanly for the referee. Tuia, all the time in the world, but couldn't make his mind up. Simple but effective from Cremonese. It's Bertolacci.
主隊左邊，撳出嚟。
Just having to lengthen the stride a little too much ahead of the cross.
主隊有冇機會整多粒啊？實有機會，不過觀察下先啦。主隊左邊撳出嚟。
Quagliata's ball in. Final touch from
龍
Sajou.
門球，
And the referee had well remembered that he needed to show a yellow card. Could leak that by Sajou. Now 2 examples of how to and how not to tackle. Protagonist in more than one way, Bertolacci in the second half. Quagliata. Going back to the substitutions, on regard, why do they need to make any when most of these players haven't featured much or at all this season? Quagliata pushing forward, early ball, trying to find. This is Sajou. He's going to have a go. Just a little too slow with the delivery of the shot. And then the free kick awarded for the tug back. Going down with the touch from Sajou. And a yellow card shown to the Cittadella sidelines. Gorini, the picture of innocence. And the 10 men of Cittadella going to make a change here as is replaced by Branca. Sagionetto. Comes in for Carriero. Now 4 substitutions used by Cittadella.
等個適當嘅時機，有直博率嘅時機去買啦。
Just need another goal. Cremonese, you feel, to get across the line and make certain of the next round. Chofany the target man, and it's Chofany who's unable to get there ahead of Vita. What a important sliding challenge that was.
Well,
a wayward challenge from Mastrantonio. 70 minutes on the clock. Substitutions coming. And Bertolacci, not long booked, is going to be replaced. In fact, 3 in a row. But Bertolacci, as it stands at least here, is the man to send Cremonese to the next stage of the competition. And not a bad substitute this. Vasquez, former Argentinian international, and Sekulov replaced by Giglione. And Okoreke in attack. Well, this to really rubber stamp. Saju also booked, remember, so stopper taking no risks. Sekulov's first appearance of the season comes to an end as Giglione into the action. 58 minutes against the same opposition on Friday. Danzania's first time pass, not the most accurate. What was that from Branca? Shanking it backwards.
罰球，壓隊後場罰球。
Good ball in, and a half chance there, and a rare one for Cittadella since the goal, but now a one-on-one. Okoreke just onto the pitch. He's looking for support, but he might have to do it all himself. Brilliant. Okoreke! Would have been a magnificent solo goal. And he can only look to the heavens as to why he wasn't able to keep that.
9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8處。9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8處。9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8。9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8處。馬會操盤手撳住咗，馬會操盤手嚟到俾個 like 啊。9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8處。9.5個大1.4跳上下買0.8處，好1.44撳一撳先。1.44撳緊，9.5個大1.44撳緊0.8。9.5個大1.44撳緊0.8。咦？變翻1.39喎，頂佢。咁我唔買住，冇辦法啦。佢咁衰啊！變翻1.39，撳緊1.44，佢變翻1.39，咁啊唔買住。咁啊有個球冇辦法啦。變翻1.39喎，等等先。1.39跳上下買0.8處。哎呀，大鑊佢！而家就真係個球。係啦，而家個球啦，應該。幾好笑啊！啱啱。相當掟門出界，咁啊好好先，個門頭睇會唔會嘥啲時間先。1.42跳上下咪0.1 0.7注啊，我哋縮一縮，1.42跳上一下買0.7注，都係0.8注，1.72跳上下買0.8注，1.42跳上下買0.8注，9.5個大1.42跳上下買0.8注，有下，9.5個大1.42跳上下買0.8注，罰球，嗱喺度要俾邊個罰球啊？下隊罰球啊！嗱，而家要睇下會唔會跳上一下先，唔跳上一下就要買預落去㗎啦。9.5個打1.42跳上一下咪0.8注啊！但係開罰球前我希望佢跳上一下，睇下排定排得耐唔耐先。喺度傾緊，仲係1.42喎。1.47撳緊，唔知撳唔撳得切啦。1.47撳緊，9.5個打1.47撳緊，應該撳得切啦。9.5個打1.47撳緊，9.5個打1.47 0.8注，9.5個打1.47 0.8注。成交9.5個大1.47 0.8注，9.5個大1.47 0.8注。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你。9.5個大1.47 0.8注，罰球客隊，直射，哇，少少甩手啊！個。大過9.5嘅1.47 0.8注，嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你。而家撳廣告掣翻嚟嘅朋友記住 like 直播中紅點。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 like 直播中紅圓點。主隊。
The kick out, but a little wayward.
有前場交嘅球主隊，有換人啦。
So a change in defence.
上半場7個，下半場8至1個。
Coming on for Tuia. Who scored on Friday, the opening goal. Both of those scorers, along with Vasquez, coming into the match. Got the winner in the 93rd minute. There was the header from Vasquez.
主隊右邊
Stropper freshening his formation up. His final part of the match.
主隊
Albergo on the turn. Forced away by Vita.
主隊左邊
Great determination to keep the ball alive and then just
龍門球喺度
at the wrong time.
竟然係龍門球，推漲呢個32號。PK 主隊前場，主隊，入得㗎啦喎，撲出，再射，又係龍門球啊！喂，應該角球嗰啲變晒龍門球喎，兩球啊已經。
Too close to the keeper. It's good interchange between the forwards, and you can't fault that save from Maniero.
英雄豪邁嗰場好平均。
Gives himself a thumbs up and his defence.
爭勝分子啊，但係嗰場好平均。兩球角球變龍門球啊，非常肯定係。
Delancey surveying things. His first goal since coming back to the Italian game.
客隊左前場加外球。罰球主隊後場。質素係咪比較高？呢樣嘢好難答你。我哋淨係知道之前嗰場跑出嚟嘅水準嘅，咁英雄豪邁係都 OK 嘅。但係嗰場都有對手咯。咁你加下分咪場冇加咁多分，係其中一個對手。咁嗰啲咁你電氣騎士啊、運高八斗嗰啲都一隻係減磅，一隻係有檔有靚檔，咁所以好難説嘅嗰場。所以就係都係混戰嗰場。主隊。左邊主隊，哎呀，有後場加外球添，客隊有後場加外球。主隊左邊，咁撳個位，哇！主隊右邊，主隊右邊，立到，主隊右邊，呢度點啊？撳出嚟，唉！主隊，哇！又係龍門球。哇！呢啲幾球都有機會擦到角嘅，都轉化唔到啊！暫時轉化角球嘅運氣差少少，希望臨尾補翻。客隊，客隊右邊有喎，俾右邊我啊，俾到右邊撳出嚟，撳嗰啲唔係撳得幾靚。好，客隊俾咗去左前場，客隊左前場，分俾左邊啦。好，客隊左前場分咗去左邊，撳出嚟。頭槌解為主隊。咦？有冇出界？冇出界喎。哎呀，客隊，右邊客隊，撳出嚟。頭槌解圍。客隊禁區外，分去左邊，左邊撳出嚟。咦？喂！1-1，客隊追和1-1，有冇越位睇下？有冇趣啊，各位？客隊追成1-1。
Work by Carisoni. They'll be double checking, triple checking everyone's position. But after the shot from Magrassi was well stopped by Ljungdahl, the young Danish keeper just couldn't get back up in time and get any strength behind the attempt to deny Vita.
使唔使 VR 啊？唔使係嘛？1-1係嘛？會唔會角球中埋晉級中埋啊？喂大佬，中咗角球先咧，希望90分鐘內。
With Cittadella down to 10 men, showing their fighting spirit.
主隊前場罰球。 主隊前場罰球。
Cremonese tried to come again. Lochoshvili, remember it goes to
唔使嚇準，加時可能再逼和埋12碼搞掂佢咧，係咪先？呢個世界好難講。不過而家希望主隊大家可以念力，主隊非常憤怒，要狂攻拆啲角咁就最好啦。主隊左前場，主隊左邊，主隊左邊。喂！哇！哇！入得啦，主隊，主隊入得啦。呢個似唔似角球啊？似係角球，九角 ，Corner Nine， D 潮炒，九角。 左前場主隊，喂，入波，又冇入，啱啱唔入，啱啱唔入喎，爭啲入波喎主隊原來。好主隊 ，YPY 冠軍冧 Kim 村 QB KM 3同彩配角啊！好，而家9個啊！主隊左前場，主隊撳出嚟，主隊射門，龍門球。
Well, Maniero with an incredible stop here to deny Giglione, and then off the line it was Negro with Valzania right in front of him. We saw the VAR technology communicating with the referee Tremolada on Cittadella's equalising goal, and surely there on the goal line technology.
保時我相信起碼有5分鐘嘅呢場，起碼5分鐘，因為換人比較多，應該有機會中嘅角球。個人就希望和波加時，加時好玩。哇！而家客隊嚟埋添，客隊可以分去左邊。喂，客隊入咗禁區添。咦？哎呀，龍門貼住你咁樣樣。呢個絕對有機會入波或者角球客隊，不過兩樣都冇。好，主隊反擊，主隊左邊撳出嚟，出界，客隊龍門球。突然間高潮迭起啊！呢、個下半場尾段，呢、個客隊追翻球之後高潮迭起。我哋而家需要一個角球先，唔好講咁多嘢，需要一個角球先。而家87分33秒，保持我相信有5分鐘，相信有5分鐘啊，4分鐘保守啊！如果冇4分鐘，大家打去意大利足協；冇4分鐘就打去意大利足協；有4分鐘收貨，5分鐘最好。好，主隊。主隊有個，主隊，哇！右邊有主隊，正中前場，哇！俾翻右邊都得喎，哇！喺遠射，好似直接射出界。龍門球客隊。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。廣告完之後，翻到嘅朋友都記住 live 直播中同原點。呢場賽事本來悶戰到70零分鐘，估唔到而家有啲興奮度嘅，大家都。YPY， 我想問你買主200係主下一隊入嘅，即係主第二個入球200。罰球主隊前場罰球。 頭先你買咗主第二個入球，阿 YPY。
Well, Vasquez losing his patience there, but Cittadella were
都唔保守㗎啦，攻突
business.
好，89分28秒，
And that's what
希望保持坐4望
Give us the
5。
ball, give us the ball, Vasquez. Next Parma.
主隊，左前場主隊，撳翻嚟中間，咁樣
Quagliata.
轉過嚟，哇！
Another go
主
here.
隊，
Good reaction as well.
主隊左邊有正正經經落底傳中得唔得咧？主隊正正經經落底傳中得唔得咧？
4 minutes to decide this
哎
time.
呀，咁樣撳
Good
出嚟，
touch.
喂，
Sliding challenge was accurate.
主
Needed to
隊
be.
都有，哎呀，俾客隊攞翻，
Taking a couple of risks there.
客隊撩唔撩得走？
Area.
哎，罰球啊！哎呀，保持4分鐘咋陰公啊！危險
Gives
啲
the handball.
保持4分鐘咋，保持4分鐘嘅，得翻3分鐘時間，保持4分鐘咋危險。
Just really initially looked to be trying to defend
而家
himself.
90分
The boot coming his
36
way.
秒啦，我哋用盡我們嘅意志力啊，都唔使用盡嘅，我們輕輕用下我哋嘅意志力去掂力角球。為咗出絕招，我搞撳廣告掣刺激下角球先。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中同點撳嘅你。客隊
Cittadella.
左邊，客
Quality
隊
and
左
determination.
邊撳出嚟，主隊右後防，主隊撳上前，客隊立翻，
His touch.
客隊
The best one.
91分17
Could
秒，
have sealed this game
客
for
隊
Cremonese twice.
撳上，哇！依度撳到冇人，主隊立翻，主隊，
Giglioni's
Hey.
chest.
客
Cittadella
隊
fends him off.
客隊。客隊龍門
Cittadella on a rush this time to get it forward.
撳上前，
Cadisson
客隊
is
左邊，
getting it back.
客隊左邊，
Passes a little
客隊左
snappier.
邊，客隊左邊，依球，
First time touch.
咦？
And goal kicks is the referee.
哎呀，又俾龍門球啊！全部應該角球嗰啲俾龍門球冇啦咁，底線咁撳出嚟，自己散中自己，唔知係咪？唉，我哋都有睇直播啫，嗰球應該又係屏息定氣，睇下有冇角球又係。好，最後1分40秒，主隊，主隊右邊撳上前，主隊左腳射門撲出，唉，龍門接實，冇啦冇啦。今日嗰個角球運氣爭少少，其實應該一早多好多角。
Again shows he's switched on right to the very end. Couldn't grab it at the first occasion, but was straight at him in
最後1分鐘，
fairness.
主隊
The last minute of the 94.
主隊，主隊，主隊，非常少少右邊，再俾右邊，
So Nicola only
咁
one
樣
to
撳
aim
出嚟
at.，Bounce could be difficult. Quagliata.
左前場加個球，剩翻20
Shays
秒。
Convic doesn't claim it, so it must have had the last touch. And this is the last chance before we go to extra time. Ravanelli
主隊
trying to make the angle for the shot here.
右前場主隊
Now the cross, Giglione. 4 to aim
咁
at,
樣進
helped
出嚟，
in.
咁冇啦
And。that's the keeper's
唉，
ball.
冇啦。
That is the full-time whistle. We are
好
going to
敗
extra
陣咗呢
time
個，哎呦
after，Vita managed to cancel out Bertolacci's
敗陣咗呢個
and 10 men Cittadella are not finished here. Back in the Italian game, Andrea Bertolacci, but his goal wasn't enough to make certain of this against the 10 men of Cittadella, with Vita reacting quickest.
嘅角球，等我 update 下先。加時
So
非常之有
moments after
商機
this,
啊！加時非常之有商機，
we are going to extra time.
加時係非常之有商機。咁我而家減0.8處先啦，今日成績。減0.8，運氣使然中唔到啊！頭先個角球，絕實話唔係講笑，經中到球，幾球角都角唔到。大家繼續留喺呢度，因為咧加時咧信心滿滿。但係我會唔會講得張揚得滯？而家馬會操盤手即刻封晒啲盤。我加時有啲想法，不過好彩我冇講我啲想法俾馬會操盤手聽啫。
For the beginning of the extra time, the first half, and an extra substitution as well for both coaches, which Corini is using from the very first opportunity, with Pavan coming in for Negro. And if you are just joining us, Cittadella down to 10 men after the captain Frade was sent off for dragging back Daniel Ciofani, but it didn't hold back his side as Vita, another substitute, managed to cancel out Bertolacci's second half opener.
Oh, 睇睇啲盤路先，而家。嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like 啊！舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。
Today in the Coppa Italia, and it'll be 15 minutes each way to see if we can find a winner. There was chances for Cremonese after they had the opening goal and after Cittadella levelled. Referee gets in the way.
球證。
Onkoreke particularly guilty of not converting one of two chances. Giglione, the save off the line, and then some excellent defending by Negro, and a double chance for Cremonese.
公正球，影咗球，球證。
Cittadella here looking for revenge after their league
主隊龍
loss.
門接實，主隊有前場，主隊。主隊
Trustfully into Quagliata.
左邊撳出嚟，解圍客隊。喂，有冇罰球啊？客隊，喂，有冇罰球啊？都係冇罰球。客隊，
Referee
客
was
隊攻
happy
擊
to
當
allow
中，
it to go on.
客隊
Cittadella.
客
Trustfully on
隊
his shoulder.
繼續喺右邊冇人喎，要吸翻出嚟喎。客隊斬出嚟，
Just the one to aim at.
頂頭
It was
錘
a
冇
decent
用。
cross in. Magrassi was at full stretch to try and keep it under control.
主隊右前場，主隊
Albergo.
主隊右邊
For whatever reason, Cremonese have
Not bad
struggled
tonight.
here at home this season.
呢度斬過嚟，打唔起，主隊右前場，主隊
Quagliata cheeky through the legs of Cornvig.
主隊左邊，
Referee allowing play to
主
go
隊
on.
左邊撳出
Bergo's
嚟，
ball in.
喂！
Could turn into something special here. Oh, what an opportunity.
龍門球
Chiglione. First Ciofani, then Oreke.
我想出一個
Short, simple pass.
危險之選。
Really
2.5
blasted
個大
well
1.58
by
跳上一下
Chiglione.
碼1.5注，2.5 個大1.58跳上一下碼1.5注，2.5 個大1.58跳上一下碼
Look
1.5
at
注。
that. 13
馬會操
shots
盤手
each.
聽到之後撳住咗
Five each
2.5
on
個大1.58跳上一下碼1.5注
Most importantly,
，2.5 個大
scoreline
1.58 跳
still level
上一下
as
碼
well.
1.5注。馬會操盤手確實係撳實咗1.63撳1.5注先，1.63撳緊，1.63撳緊1.5注，1.53撳緊1.5注，1.63撳緊1.5注，
Branca.
成交2.5個大1.63 1.5注成交。
Cittadella trying to turn, hold the possession still.
客隊左邊2.5個大1.63 1.5注啊！
Too much gas on
而家
that
地
ball
下
in.
先。
And Quagliata bringing it away.
嘅1.53 1.63
Okoreke
1.5注。
was well read by Vita.
咁撳廣告掣，翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅點。
Lottersfili, well, he felt that he got the ball there. Just gone 5 o'clock local time.
主隊咁上右前
Quagliata
場，
switching, finding Franco Vasquez.
主隊右邊
Mystery
有，
magic in the
你唔
left
俾右
boot.
邊，誒左邊都有。好，主
Quagliata
隊左邊
arrives.
撳出嚟，
It's a weak
有冇？
cross in the end.
左前場交球，主隊
Just apology to his teammates.
右後場交球客隊，客隊攻擊，主隊立翻啦，主隊右中場，主隊。 主隊又分去左邊啦，主隊左邊入出嚟，龍門球。
Quite timing his jump in the way he would have hoped. 3 chances, none of them put in the goal. And that was another decent position for the Nigerian.
佢啲頭槌真係差，哇！向上頂嘅攻緊門嗰啲頭槌可以向上頂嘅，可以頂到啊！真係。好，龍門。
First minute substitute.
主隊前場攞到，主隊有前場，主隊有前場。 主隊右邊右前場，主隊右前場，主隊左邊左邊真係可惜，左前場教球主隊。
Midway point of this first half of extra time.
主隊
Tanzania. Ravanelli.
左邊
Quagliata.
主隊左邊撳出嚟。
Bergo there not picking up the best position.
主隊立翻。 主隊有前場，主隊禁區外，咁樣彈到嚟又冇用，壓對翻嚟左邊，哇！主隊推進，罰球，左前場罰球主隊。
Sky reddening here above Stadio Giovanni Zinni. Difficult to know if that's more favourable for the Grigio-Rossi or the Granata. Three-to Amats.
撳出嚟，咦？
Clip of a deflection it seemed on the way through for Maniero's easy catch.
相當奇怪。客隊。 右中場教球，
Strong challenge there from Magrassi, giving Lochoshvili a taste of his own medicine.
主隊右邊。 哎呀，炸死啊！嚇到，要睇個波出界。
He does the honourable thing and kicks it out with Pitarello down.
我邊有咁傷㗎啦？雖然我係買咗客隊晉級咧，但係都冇阻啲客博時間先得㗎啦。
to about winning cup competitions, having done so with Seville, Europa League. Everybody forward here for Cremonese.
主隊右邊，主隊右邊。
Needed extra time to get past Crotone, the home team.
右邊有主隊撳出嚟，右斬中。
Situation they were
呢度
coming from behind.
主隊
It's locked at 1-1
嗰邊，
after 90 minutes.
主隊左邊，
And it was Vasquez and Piquel to get the goals before
主隊
having to go to penalties.
左邊帶出嚟中間，主隊好俾右邊呢係你好唔好啊？
Ravanelli
又唔俾啦，俾翻左邊。
left better as Cremonese retaining the possession well. Cittadella not too concerned at the moment. Now they're trying to find a way for the ball into the
主隊撳出
box.
嚟，龍門接晒，
Made a
壓
comfortable
隊龍門
catch
接
in the
晒。
end. Great physicality in the middle.
壓隊進攻，
Given Cittadella a platform. Well, there was a platform, but disintegrated pretty quick.
壓隊左邊撳出嚟冇用，
And
主隊
Youngda
龍門接晒，
comes out to scoop the possession for Cremonese.
主隊左邊，主隊
Okurek,
左邊，
last minute of the first half of extra
主
time.
隊
Tried to interchange with Vasquez.
喂，主隊左前場界外球，
Vasquez.
主隊
Okurek
左邊
out to Quagliata.
撳出嚟，
Again, the
又係咁樣
quality
整
of the
出，
ball lacking.
主隊
Answers the
右邊
referee. Cremonese waiting for their teammate. It's Okurek.
禁區射門接
His
實，
fourth attempt. He
Ôi.
just can't find a way
上半
past
場完場，
Piero. The half-time was
下半場我們靜待角球嘅出現啦，唯有
best opportunity with that header
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊！
sent over the park. And Cremonese
靜待角球的
Cittadella
出現
still
啊！
locked at 1-1 after Vita cancelled out Bertolacci's opening goal. Second half coming soon. ready for the second fraction then of this extra time of this round 32 action between Cremonese and Cittadella, and they've gone to the highest caliber of them all. Joint top goal scorer in Serie B, Massimo Corda. No doubt his coach Stropper would have liked to have let him sit this one out, but Ciofani, the 38-year-old, being replaced by the 34-year-old, and maybe an eye there on the potential penalty shootout, but probably more that Ciofani, after 109 minutes, including the extra time, even 110 minutes, maybe starting to just to flag a bit, so give them something fresher in attack. And really, they've got some attack on the field now. Franco Vasquez, Okureke and Corda. Corda, the two-time winner of the Capocannonieri Award in consecutive seasons, even in Serie B, up until his unsuccessful in that regard campaign with Genoa last term. Pagliata still full of running. Nicola, extra zip to the passing at the beginning of the second half. So Nicola's cross. They were lining up at the back post. And what a chance that was for Albergo. Much better ball in that time from Nicola. And the midfielder taking over the responsibility. Corda felt that he was better placed to convert it. The 10 men of Cittadella, but you wouldn't know it. What was that back pass? The corner kick is given
corner one
freely to the opposition.
第一腳一角，呢球係客隊送嘅，客隊叫我哋支持佢送嘅。香港寶一角 YPY 係香港寶冠軍 YPY 穿超高高 lemon 3同彩配嘅。
Referee getting in the way.
右前場主隊，右前場主隊。
Nicola.
右前場主隊。
Possession and the time now.
又係龍門球。
Well, he can count every finger on his hand now for the chances he's had since coming on the Nigerian.
呢啲全部底線傳出嚟咧，幾十萬球咧都係龍門球，真係令人好氣憤。Big Lam 4重彩配嘅。林建明獎金名次。哇！呢啲波頂入嘅要真係，不過都好佢。
When you deal in the currency of goals, not pleasing. Quagliata he goes.
左邊。
Held up in.
主隊正中場。主隊。主隊。好，主隊禁區內射門，搏出。兩角。Corner two。第二腳。兩角。
Cremonese side really trying to force this. Well, the last two dead balls have not been particularly impressive from the home team. It's communication and disorganized movement. Vasquez
三角 中咗啦 ，corner free， D 雙爪，三角已中咗1.5注啊，已中咗1.6單倍，而家 update 下先。喂，真係早啲嚟啊嘛！呢個唔使一度可以慢慢追啊嘛，你又唔早啲嚟，呢個好鬼衰。哇！呢個係人0.945注，即係而家暫時領先緊0.145注，暫時領先緊0.145注。好，繼續睇下先。大家準備定馬會戶口登入啊，隨時隨地攻擊馬會㗎。恭喜各位有買2.5國大嘅朋友啊！不頭。咁我趁呢個時間就咩啦？4.5國大2.75倍跳上一格買0.25注，0.25注咋，少注咋。4.5國大2.75倍跳上一下買0.25注，希望佢有得跳啊！希望罰球之前有得跳。4.5國大2.75倍跳上一格買0.25注，仲未跳啊！馬會操盤手撳住咗啊！操盤手撳住咗2.75，如果3.1倍而家撳0.25注，3.1倍0.25注，4.5國大3.1倍0.25注，4.5國大3.15倍0.25注。成交4.5國大3.15倍0.25注，個大過4.5 3.1倍0.25注。
Danish midfielder. Dear, what an anticlimax! There's a dreadful ball in.
好，主隊有前場，客隊立翻。
Certain to cover up. And Cernicola gets enough purchase on it. Not a good throw there from Youngdal, at least. It wasn't intended for Lotrosvili. He got in the way. Alzania. Cernicola. Momentum shifts back Cremonese's way.
左邊，主隊左邊，咁上前，咦？冇，龍門球，龍門接住，唔係龍門球，龍門接住，可惜啊！呢球爭啲。好，客隊龍門立住。
He could have been the match winner at least 3 times over. Cremonese supporters still enjoying themselves as we've gone into the early evening now.
主隊左前場。完得咗。
Difficult to say if it's destined for penalties, even with only 6 minutes remaining. Cittadella clearly being a little more circumspect, less ambitious, having a man less. Get it into Magrassi. Pittarello in the right positions. One never knows if anyone's going to win it. It looks more like Cremonese based on
有後場交外球主隊。
the last 5-10 minutes. can't
主隊左前
negate
場，
the pluck of Cittadella. As this ball in by Quagliata.
哇，
Maniero
龍門又
has
接
been
突，
on it
客隊龍門又接
when they
突，
really needed strength in defence. They found it. Was not a great kick out. Was well dealt with there by Carissoni. Grassi stays on side. Decent in a defence, Cremonese on that occasion.
不球，客隊後半場，
15 minutes gone. Oh, yellow card there. Something said to the referee, and there may be another colour coming out. And the red card has been shown. And Valzania trying to debate the issue.
哦，教練唔係啫，
And Maniero. And Stroppa, the coach,
教練唔係
has
啫，
been red carded on the sidelines.
主隊教練紅牌出場，但係好似未出場。有場交球
Said
主隊
something，there to the referee.
主隊右邊，主隊右前場，主隊
Nicola.
咁樣撳就冇啦。好，主隊左前場繼續有啊，
Valzania was yellow
主
carded.
隊左邊，又冇。其實咧，即係我都係同阿主隊同你講，正正經經落底傳中算啦。雖然你傳親中都唔知點解插唔到角，但係都係正正經經落底傳中較為好啦。主隊左前場，主隊左前場，又想拉大位呢個右腳底係。好，咁樣掉入嚟。 頭槌頂出 ，V 界外球嚟，右前場界外球，主隊你仲學人手榴彈？
Less than 3 minutes remaining before penalties.
好，唔係手榴彈，好。左後場界外球下隊，客隊大腳解圍。
Well, not really a foul there in the sense that there was
客
little
隊反擊中，
Albergo could do about it.
客隊
As
反擊中，
Cittadella suddenly with
客
a late
隊
opportunity,
喂
it's still alive.
角球四角，唔係有龍門球嚟㗎，我以為角球添。佢自己篤出界，我以為龍門球，佢自己篤出界。唔好意思，Y，佢自己篤出界，我以為龍門球嚟㗎，唔係我以為角球嚟，但原來係佢自己篤出界，真係佢自己篤出界，又真係佢自己篤出界。冇啊，唔係角球，唔係喎，但係真係，我唔知係點，似係角球啊！球員受傷添，似係角球，但係原來係龍門。今場咧真係，其實有好多球都應該角球都角唔到。其實我哋法定時間嗰個9.5角大隊應該中，就係、不幸運。不過算啦，我呢個加時2.5角大中咗1.5注重注咁咪算。其實法定時間9.5大都應該要中，好多球喺底線傳中出嚟咧，唔知搞乜鬼咧，都係插唔到角。 好，109分鐘08秒啦，唔知有冇補時少少啊？可能補多1加1咯，可能得翻分幾鐘啦。如果加1就好，左前場主隊正正經經落底啦，你聽我講喺度想中間叉下中間咁樣都冇時間。好，右前場，落底都落唔到而家。好，右前場，佢都唔知想點。好 YPY， 早啲休息。右邊。
Okoreke, 120 are completed. Slid in, quarters turn.
哇！入網啊，2-1啊！最後一刻入網，補時2分鐘，最後1分入網。諗住12碼嗰度做對沖，冇時間做對沖啦。而家 Nico 又出嚟喎，我們的朋友 Nico 又出嚟啦。寂寞的朋友，希望你今日生活愉快啊！恭喜 Nico 公眾主任。咁今日都算中咗2點5入球有冇車上？完場喎，冇車搶，冇盤開㗎啦而家。
Did what Okoreke failed on so many occasions. They couldn't get close enough to him. And a lethal finisher does what he does best. Fires the ball into the back of the net. Those who've been here now, well, 2.5, 3 hours are going to be leaving the stadium all that much happier after Massimo Corda gave what he always gives, danger in the area, and so often provides the goal. And it's hard on Cittadella, really hard.
好，今日就
late kick in the teeth after
輸呢個0.605注啊，最後就係
the man disadvantage. Captain Frare sent off.
好 ，Vicky Lam 早啲休息，有機會再玩過，應該都要禮拜4，因為聽日考嘛。
So it's at the referee's behest when he brings this game to a close. Tug of the shirt by Carisoni, and another card comes out. No red, says the ref.
There
can be no doubt that that's a tug of the shirt. Wasn't to be tonight for Cittadella.
我哋等埋佢完場，跟住 update 埋，咁啊講兩句，咁啊收線啦，梗係完啦，我就知完。
Massimo Corda has that great skill.
阿 Nico 跳一跳出嚟講一句，跟住就叫做呢個係強勁嘅粉絲。我即場先睇嘅波龍，但係都唔係即場，即場先睇㗎嘛。
No rush to get this ball in. The final whistle
完場。證實就呢個今天就 confirm 輸0點，不幸地啊，我就只能夠講0.605注。如果上半場嗰、個唔係上半場，如果法定時間嗰個9.5大中咗咧，今日我哋真係砰砰聲。不過好可惜，嗰度爭一個角球，冚冚聲都一個角爭。哇！等陣先嚇大家，哇！呢個乜鬼嚟嘅？好鬼多昆蟲嚟嘅。好，咁啊，今日時間差唔多啦，多謝大家支持。咁就下次有機會再同大家一齊玩過。今日加時中咗2.5入球角球，但係都係開心嘅。不過未竟全功，下次再同大家一齊玩。拜拜。